me this?
I'll swear that he's listed.
It'll be my fault.
We'll say he's listed.
That's right. Yeah.
You're listed.
Why don't we give it out and the first person to call him wins a T-shirt?
Whoa, swell.
First person to call him with a lawsuit, probably. Let's call Bert. I know.
5:15 LA.
Blame it on me. Blame it on me. Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
That's okay. If it's his birthday, he won't mind being awakened to a happy birthday.
Yeah, and Yvonne's going to, I mean, you wrote the foreword for his book.
Yes. Now, are you going to sing it? Because I'm not singing that dumb song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have a special
Okay,
Laurie
it's up to
version
you.
of it.
I'll sing
Laura
happy
can sing it.
birthday.
Oh, good. All right.
I love this. We're going to wake up Robin. Good to have you here. You know, this morning, as we are here on Thursday, because this might be on the best of breakfast time over the weekend, the way it's going, which is it's a rerun.
Oh, sure.
But on Thursday morning, as we are live, one of the Batgirl episodes preceded us today. It was the one where you were with Rudy Valley. You were in Londinium.
Yes.
And Rudy, you were telling me, was a pleasure to work with.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We had actually looked forward to this because, I mean, you know, you hear about Rudy Valley and he hadn't done anything in years.
Yeah.
And now I know why. He was an absolute churl. He just,
Really?
yeah, he was really a curmudgeon and nothing pleased him. And the worst of it was that it was a time in his life when he wanted the street on which he lived to be renamed Rue de Valais.
Oh, I remember
and
that.
they didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And so now he came in every morning just with smoke out of his ears because he was angry that they wouldn't change the name of the street.
Yeah.
But the bad thing was that we were stuck with him for 4 episodes because that was a 4-parter. And the good thing was that his cohort was Glynis Johns, who was wonderful.
Yeah.
So we kept saying, well, don't talk to him, just talk to her. We don't have to interact with him.
Now, Batgirl came on, you came on in the 3rd season, is that right? And really jazzed the show up.
Well, good.
Quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, they were interested in, you'll love this, they were interested in attracting over 40s males. And I understood that with that costume. I understood where they were going. And prepubescent females, and I thought, you know, this, why? It's not going to work.
You know, teenage boys had an interest also. I think you should know that.
Teenage boys are sneaking and going, we like her too.
Yeah, well, I figured what happens with the teenage boys was when their hormones shot up, I was the first thing they saw in a sprayed-on costume, and they were like, maybe they aren't so bad. Maybe we should stop punching them and think of other things.
I just got punched, but how are we doing with waking Robin up?
Well, we've been told where to go, but we don't think it's him. I think we got the wrong number.
Oh, you sure? Okay, will you check this again?
Well, wait a minute.
wow.
Who did we wake up?
All right.
9-2-7.
Okay, that should be a 5?
I think so.
This should be a 5. The 9 should be a 5.
Well, at least try that one.
That's right.
Yeah, call back and apologize first, you big
We'll
doofus.
wake up all of L.A.
We woke up Frank Gorshin
Yeah.
and said, oh, you're on the one who called me the Joker. So who was your favorite villain to work
My
with?
favorite villain, not because he was most villainous, but because he was just a terrific guy, was Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't you almost run him over with your cycle?
I ran him over twice. I had
The yoke's on him again.
Yes. He was sitting on the back of it, and I had never ridden anybody on the back, and I said, do you know how to, because I rode a motorcycle in those days, and I said, do you know, when I lean, you have to lean, because if you're upright and I lean, we lay the bike down.
Right.
And so he said, oh, okay. And I said, I'm really worried about this, because, I mean, I would not like to injure you. And he said, I am tall enough, I will just stand up and you can ride it out from under me if you think it's going to, go anywhere. So I said, okay. So we did fine. We rode into the scene, and he jumped off and ran around and got behind his little donkey. And
What kind of movie was this? Wait a minute.
We're not talking House of Wax here.
I don't think so.
Anyway, they said there was a boom mic in the shot, and could we do it again? And so I said, fine. And my hands are small, so when you give a bike gas, you do it this way, and when you break it, you pull it back. And so, I don't know, I lost interest somewhere along the line. And I thought I had the brake on, and as he walked in front of me, the bike went lurch, lurch, and it nailed him in the instep, and then he jumped clear, and then I ran into him again.
Zowie.
So he wound up straight arming it. I wound up giving it so much gas that it flooded out, and that was it.
And that's the last
Kill your
event.
cohort.
I want to mention that you're going to be at the Hollywood Collectible Show at the Meadowlands this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey.
And if you can stick around with us for a little bit, we're going to wake. We're working on it. Huh? Still not the right number. All right, we're going to reassess the
it's the
number
boy
here.
slumber.
Because I asked you under pressure too, but we can wake up most of California.
Yeah.
And
Do you have my, you have my
get it.
purse?
We'll get it.
Okay.
Yvonne
I
Craig,
will- Yes. Okay.
The Boy Wonders phone number and more are coming up, Jim. What else?
Elevators going up at the Otis factory. Credit card debt coming down in the apartment. Both can happen for you on Breakfast Time. It's 22 minutes past the hour. Welcome back to Breakfast Time with Tom, Laurie, Bob the Puppet, and me, Jim. I'm the announcer. Here's Laurie.
Oh, hold on, come over here because we're calling Robin. The first number was correct, but apparently it's his business that answers
their company. Yeah.
Okay.
That
Robin's
means
got a
they're asleep.
business.
We got 2 rings. 2 rings.
Who would be asleep at
Can we
this
put it
time?
on speaker?
All right.
He's gonna make it.
All right. See if we get the.
Well, let's find out if he's happy that we woke him up first. Then we'll put him on speaker.
Can you hear it?
Barely.
I can't hear.
It's a tape message.
Yeah.
Yes, it's. All right. It's Bert. Here.
Hello?
Here comes the beep. Bert. Bert. Happy birthday, Bert. From
Happy
all of us at
birthday!
Breakfast Time. Here's Yvonne Craig.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Don't you love being awakened at this hour?
Come
I
to
guess
the
you guys
phone,
are
Bert.
asleep.
Spring to the phone.
I'm in New York. We're talking about your book. I will see you when I get back in L.A.
Wait, here's Jim with the number so you can call us back, Bert. Jim?
It's 212-802-4208. Please call. Bert, please call. Please.
Happy birthday, Bert.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Yvonne Craig.
Yay!
For Roy's birthday, also Jillian Hamilton's birthday. And Siobhan.
I'm the announcer, and here's the whole gang in Kronson's classroom.
That's right. And if you're just joining us, we have Yvonne Craig
Yeah.
here. Batgirl, of course, Robert S. Wood,
Yeah.
Bo Buchanan on One Life to Live, and Adam Curry from
Yeah.
the World Wide Web.
Yay!
That's me, as well as our own Gwen McGee. And here in Mr. Cronson's classroom today, we're going to look at how gas works, how it moves, why it moves so darn fast.
And the Tabasco segment.
Okay, well, gas comes from a Greek word, chaos, which means wild motion, like around here. And gas molecules, in the gas state, the molecules are moving, as they always are, but they're moving even more than usual. That's why when things have a volatile gas in them that gives a scent, like the scent of fruit, flowers, ammonia you can smell right away if you open it, perfume, it gets wafted into the air and it spreads out very fast because the molecules are in such motion. Now, we'll transform something from the liquid and gas state into the liquid and solid state into the gas state with this experiment. Do this with me. Lift up the balloon and empty the baking soda into the vinegar and watch what happens. The gas is expanding.
Captain, we're gonna blow!
Call MacGyver.
Wow.
Because gas is moving so fast, the gas molecules are moving fast and they spread out. They take up much more room than when something's in the solid or the liquid state. And they tend to
bloated feeling.
and they right, Tom, and they tend to fill any container that they're allowed to fill
I'm
to its
retaining
fullest
gas.
extent.
Oh, this is
This was my uncle, then he'd be going, oh boy, oh boy.
And then if you mush it around,
Yeah,
it'll go
pull my
again.
finger.
Well, we'll generate a little more gas.
All right.
You don't have one.
Here, let's
Well, if I did.
turn it around so the logo is showing.
Okay.
The famous FX logo. Now, the
That's
molecules can be visualized with these marbles too. In the solid or liquid state, the
That's where we
molecules
lost
are
them.
close together. When you reach the gas state, the molecules spread out in all directions. That's the chaotic motion of gases. And they don't have to be hot to spread out, but when you do add heat, heat is thermal kinetic energy that increases the motion of the molecules.
So, for example, if you go into your home and you smell gas, that means the molecules are everywhere. And
Yes.
get the heck out.
That's why they add something to natural gas so that you can smell when there's a leak.
This is a great
Thank you
demo.
very much,
This really
Frank.
Thank you. Great class.
Stay with us. We will be right back.
Birds with the courage to land on Avery Island, home of Tabasco.